last year in March, so it's been over a year since they've met in the bracket.
Yeah. Got time, and looks like they have gotten started. Ivar with a good starting set of pills, stuff that he can use. Savage not finding as much use for that yellow as she would have liked. I do want to mention that this month's, uh, uh, yeah, qualifiers. That's the word I was looking for. Ivar had to stop his qualifier and go take care of a baby
Yes,
in the
well,
middle of his qualifier. It was something to see.
it's understandable. Nice L clear there by Savage Octagon. Wondering if maybe that camera trick is an attempt to hypnotize the doctor into giving her what she needs.
Oh, we'll see if it works. It's bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works out for her. Uh, but uh, that is, man, you'd think
Um,
she would want to see some kind of pill come off with a great combo like that, and it just did not happen for her. Things ran a little slow for Savage, all as Ibar already out about a 108, and that's a really good time for him. Really a good time for anybody getting at a level 6.
and 108 is flying. I actually had him at a 105 because we were transfixed on the complications of Savage's board, and I looked over and there were like two viruses left on Ibar's board at about the minute mark, and I was like, wait a minute.
It's great stuff. So yeah, Savage at about a minute and a half, which is a good time. It's a good target to set for yourself, but uh, the way she generally plays, I know she is not happy with that time, and is going to be looking to improve it as they go into level 8.
Looking at Ibar's board, he's just trying to clear out these reds as efficiently as possible because there's a lot of them and they're really spread out. It's just a bit of a difficult time for him right now.
I'm a little surprised you didn't take that double yellow and put it on top and kind of hope to handle that red horizontally, just to get something to do with these yellows. Although this double
There we
blue is going to
go.
be perfect for him. But now it's a lot of red that he's working on, and you got to wonder if he knows that he is in the lead or not,
Well,
and if
you can
so, if that's going to affect his play.
yeah, you can never afford to assume you're in the lead against someone like Savage Octagon, and not to mention you want to play fast anyway. So really, ideally you just want to worry about your board, but there's always that temptation to peek at your screen just in case.
And here comes one of Ibar's secret weapons over in the corner of the screen. If he pauses at any point to take care of the child, you can just bet it is going to be fire as soon as he starts back up because that's exactly what happened during his qualifier.
Nice. Well, it looks like he's setting up a nice little drop, a nice two-color sweet tea. I like it.
All right, and Savage is into 8 as well. I did not get a time on that, but
I
definitely
didn't
behind the
either.
8 ball.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let's see how she decides to attack the right-hand side of his board. Her board, takes the vertical. Wonder if she might want to take those reds horizontally because there's a lot of horizontal opportunities looking down this board.
Yeah, I feel like though, well, that might be the setup that she's looking at. No, I think she may be just saying forget it and I'll figure it out from, from the verticals as yeah, she's not trying to play too fancy. She knows she's a bit behind, or at least is assuming as much, because she absolutely does not listen to commentary. So I think she just knows based on how she usually does, this is not where she wants to be. And rather than run risky plays, I think she's probably going to be moving with more traditional setups. Although that is not what she wanted to see. Uh, Kind of blocking off that horizontal red in the middle, but
Yeah, her board
everything's
still looks
working
pretty
out.
good. I mean, she can horizontal the two reds on the bottom and then just take out the one at the top.
Oh, and these red blues exactly what she needs. She's out at a 451, so about 7 seconds behind Ibar, who got out about a 444.
Nice horizontal play there, but now all the yellows are on the bottom of his board. Excuse me.
Looks like okay, he's going to take the horizontal. There, he had actually two options, or not the horizontal, but he did have two options for how to do or what to do with that double yellow. Both of them were going to be combos or double combos, and worked out the way he had it. Really, just smart heads up play by Ibar so far, taking full advantage of all of the setup opportunities that he's got. And this nine is not standing a chance at all with this level of pill efficiency.
I mean, there's still a good number of reds, but honestly, they're positioned in such a way that he does not need a whole lot to clear them out. See if he goes out decides not to go for the big horizontal on the top part of his board or bottom part of his board. Jeez, what am I
Oh,
thinking?
that double yellow, exactly what he needed.
Yeah. Now he just needs a few red and he's done.
Yep. So let's see if he gets those two
Where is
reds
it?
before Savage.
There it
There's the
is.
double red
Wow.
at a 618.
Man, you just start to feel that sense of dread when that middle of your board is getting really high, and then you wonder if that red's gonna come.
Yeah, absolutely. Savage gonna get this. Okay, she just as she gets the pills that she needs, sees that it is over and is ready now to start back up. So GG's to both players for that. Pitwell telling us if you get four toddlers in a row, they disappear. Only if they're anyway.
So quadruplet strats are a no-go. Got it.
Yeah. All right, and Ibar, as you can see, has taken on full dad mode. And yeah, Savage, I think if she's looking at all, knows that there is trouble to be had. But players are going. There's the doctor with the 3, 2, 1 pills. And yeah, it's on for number two. Let's see what happens.
Looks like Ibar did not go for the sweet tea in the middle of his board, instead just went for the simple vertical clears. Probably not a bad idea, honestly, considering how his pills were set up.
Yeah, man, this board has got a real left slope to it, though. That is going to be that could end up being an issue for Ibar, although everything getting knocked down right there is actually going to simplify things. He's up 15 to 16, and just a lot lower board than what Savage has got. She's got a Spire over there in 5 and 6. Uh, Now just in 5, and she is making sure that 8 doesn't end up being a problem for her as well.
Looking at how Ibar's been playing, his tuck game is very, very quick. He's been very precise to minimize the time lost when trying to tuck pills in, which is crucial considering what his board has given him.
Out at 115, and Savage just 3 blues away from joining him. 1, 2, and 3. She's going to be out at a 123, so about 8 seconds behind. A little bit closer to what it is that she expects from herself.
Ibar right now probably waiting for this right here just so he won't have any garbage after executing the nice drop combo.
Yeah, that was really good looking from him. Not a lot of access to yellow, though, now, and hopefully that doesn't become a pain point for him, but it does look like that is what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, looking at Ibar's board, I feel like column 6 is going to become a problem if he doesn't address it soon. Just a possible totem pole situation. But right now it looks okay. This double blue is perfect to start addressing that.
Ooh, and looking over at what Savage has got, it's very unkind. Everything is all of her blue is completely blocked off. It's basically she needs red and she needs it yesterday. And thankfully getting exactly what she needs to kind of get working down, but now gets a double blue that, uh, I mean, it was nice, but it's going to make it harder to do anything with blue pills that come up after this.
Ibar finally got his drop combo that he was waiting for, and now he's about to get out a level 7 at a 255. So that one took about a minute and 40 seconds.
And Savage not in a good spot right now, as it is all reds, and everybody. We all know how you feel about that, bud, and I don't think you're alone.
Yeah, well, it's usually the blues that get me, and sometimes it's the reds, and it's usually never the yellows until last night, of course,
Yeah.
during the checkup or night before last.
Speaking of yellows, look at Ibar's board. There's no access to yellow on it. That is going to be, oof, that is going to be rough for him.
Yeah, I mean, this you really would have loved to see the horizontal to take out all those blues, but nice
Oh,
sweet tea there.
really nice use of double red blitz. Yeah, if you're Savage, this is the sort of board for your opponent you want to see. It is not speed friendly at all. It's very much a puzzler's board, and those aren't the ones we want to see when we're playing speed. They really aren't. I know it's a puzzle game, but we don't like solving puzzles. We like getting exactly what we need.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, these columns 1 and 2 have been a problem for Ibar this entire level, and it doesn't look like it's going to be any easier. But the more he clears out, the more viable it is for him to start underclearing, and it looks like that's what he's about to do. But now that leaves an interesting situation. How is he going to tackle this last blue virus?
Yeah, that is going to take him a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Savage down to four, now three, and she's a few reds away from getting caught up. Ivar having to work his
Oh,
trickery.
very fortunate there for the double blue. Yeah, that level 8 took over 2 minutes. You hate to see it in a level like 8, but it happens every once in a while. And two straight double blues, very fortunate timing for Ibar.
All right, so it's a 7 seconds difference as we enter the final level of this block, and so far, Savage's board has been very kind to her. She is gonna need. Oh, okay. Decides to handle things in probably a more efficient manner than the one I was seeing, and is now, it was just one virus down from Ibar, who has a lower board, but overall is just, oh, now five viruses ahead. These players are playing kind of fast there, Packy.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that is the name of the game, but Ivar has done a nice job keeping this level sorted, and this is going to be a nice two-color L clear for Ibar just to get a nice, quick, efficient clear. There's another horizontal. His board is looking really good in this 9.
And if we look at end game plans, you can see Savage has that stoplight with an extra blue on top of her column 8. Ibar doesn't have anything stacked on his edges, and we've seen games turn on less than that. So it's not exactly what Savage wants to see, but in fact, there it is. Ibar out at a 641, and he will take game number 2 and the win.
Looking at Savage's setup, she's got a lot of great horizontal clears. Here comes the horizontal drop combo, and now all she needs is a few reds to be out. And it looks like she's just gonna top out at the end of 9.
Ivar calling it baby win, and can't say that I disagree.